Hello. How you doing? Right, you'll never guess what. Iteration 7. Iteration 7 and final iteration. This is the one. So, this is how far are we into this now? It's got to be a week and a half into this. I'd say 8 or 9 days worth of redoing it. Anyway, first things first, I've got to get me drink. I've just been doing a little bit more on it before I get it ready to display. And I put off having me drink. Got rid of a cup. We've got a glass now, and we got the usual stuff again. I'm dying of thirst again. Anyway, let's get some of this. Yeah, it doesn't hold too much, that glass, anyway. Right. I don't normally drink, but it's weak stuff, this is. Right, so let's see what we've got. So, let's just give you an introduction. My name's Dave Jones, and I design a few smart IoT devices based off from originally Arduino and going on to Expressifs, ESP32s, 8266s, TTGO T-Watch, God knows whatever else, Arduino AT Mega 2560, Nanos stuff in the past, Tiny Picos, Unexpected Makers Tiny Pico, and there's a few people, they watch a couple of channels, and we're into sort of similar kinds of stuff, where some of them are creating development boards or controllers, and I'm not really developing a controller as such, as in a development board. I'm just trying to put one of those development boards into use within a circuit. Anyway, long story short, we've got a need, even if they've got a professional pick and place CNC, whatever they call it, proper automated pick and place machine. That's great for massive quantities once you get going, but you've got to build prototypes in the meantime. As far as I know, everyone has to build a prototype. And the first prototypes, well, basically you used to etch a board out years ago, manually etch it with chemicals and all the rest of it. Now you just send your file off to your board house. They'll make your boards and they'll get them back to you within about a week. So literally you can get them back in about 5 to 7 days. And I used to do isolation routing on copper clad and make my own prototypes and spend hours making them. I'll show you one day. I've got iterations. I've got early models, and they develop through and they change. What I'll have to do is stick them on a time lapse, and then we can watch the project grow. But I'll do that another day, most probably, or maybe I will never do it, but I'll try to do it. So we got to the stage where it doesn't matter whether you just build. As soon as you start to build a few surface mount devices, surface mount circuit boards, SMT, anything with tiny resistors on, tiny capacitors, little tiny chips, field effect transistors, anything small, LEDs. They come on a reel. So they come on a reel. You can buy them in different ways. Mostly they're on a reel if you're buying thousands. And that's great. You put them on a machine normally. You put them on your pick and place machine. And just hopefully you can leave them in a bay and not touch them. or just keep on going. I don't know. I mean, I've seen one in operation. I used to work at a place where they had one, and I didn't get very close to it. Anyway, long story short, with it. So everyone's got a need to store these things now. The alternative, what I've been doing is I just go to my reels every time I want to build the next model or prototype. I go to my collection of reels and components, and I have to just count them out. I have to peel the tape back, peel back the tape, and just try as I may not to lose the thing. They're so small you could just cough or breathe and you lose a few, and you'll probably never find it. It's too small. It is too small to find. I've lost LEDs, and I've been scratching around trying to find an LED that I just sneezed or something. It's gone. So you're trying to find it, and you think, oh, I've only bought enough LEDs for this batch, so you're trying to find an LED anyway. So what you do with this Carousel, so it's a Surface SMD, surface mount device. It's just a storage box, basically, but it's more than a storage box, because you actually you place your components on it. So you put your board on top. Now, I've got to give credit to Unexpected Maker Sion, because I watched his video and he 3D printed one. I must admit, I haven't taken that much notice. I see him use it a few times. He basically picking a few bits and just... I really can't remember much about it, other than, as far as I know, it's a single tier, and it just allows you to spin it round. There's a cover over the bins, and you've got a few bins there, 3D printed, and you can... I'll have to watch his video again, but you just pick out what you're after. Anyway, so I went online after seeing it. I thought, well, I asked him in a live stream. I says, where do I get one of these from? I want to buy that. I want it. But they were saying, people on the live stream saying, no, you can't buy them. They're not for sale. So anyway, I've got a CNC, one of these Chinese CNC 6040s I bought in 2014. And I've been making different things, guitar holders, pedal boards, little jewellery boxes, and pick-shaped jewellery boxes with clear lids, and different things, business card holders, brochures and stuff like that. So I got used to the CNC. I knew nothing about CNC before 2014. I haven't got a clue. So slowly picked up, found out what tools are available. Cheap tools or free. Rather do it for free. Sometimes you can get away with it, rather than go to one of the dear, expensive tools. I signed up to Fusion 360 as a startup thing for a year. That's coming to an end. I've never even used it. I haven't had the time, so basically I've lost my year on it. But they're on about discounts and stuff, 20% discount if you buy it and all. And I don't even know how to use it properly, so I trained up on SketchUp basically. Myself, self-taught on SketchUp over the years. I've created all sorts of stuff. I've created stuff for work, animations and all sorts. Try to, do a design to see if something will work out in the real world before actually making it. So anyway, where did I get to? Right, I'll have a sip. Let me have a sip of this. So, my main project is UPAS. Basically, it's a project I'm working on since 2012. Set up a company in 2018. Basically, it costs me... I've got a day job. It costs me money out of my day job to run it each year, about 1,200 quid just to keep it running. It's in constant research and development. So it never earns any money. So I can't claim any research and development back because it doesn't earn any money. Can't claim back if you haven't earned anything, basically. So it just costs me out of my day job money, and I keep on going with it. Gone past the point of no return, and it's got its uses. So I mean, it's one of them. It's a bit of a weird one. I'm just basically doing something with all my knowledge over the years. Just got to do something with it, and I've got a working system basically. Anyway, forget about that for a minute. So I'm at the point where I've got my reflow oven, I've got my hot plates, I've got circuit boards. I've got how many circuit boards have I made now? Different revisions. I've had. I'll just show you this one. So it's that one that I made in. Is this one of the original? Yeah, this is the one of the original main boards that I built in 2014. After building loads of prototypes. That's an Arduino Mega and that. I've got two versions of that. One with a slight few changes. Oh, and I'll tell you what I'll show you. My TAC mod. My temperature control, because I couldn't find it last time I was speaking to you. It's piled under a load of projects. Right, so here it is. Here it is. It is an example of a case that I've milled out in the past. Don't know whether you can see that. Right, so this is it's in 5 mil polycarbonate, and in there is basically one of these. Got not much real estate on the screen. So there's one of these in there, and they're built. I did show you the 3D design, didn't I? Anyway, I built another board that goes on top. It's got pin headers, and the other one plugs on top of it. So there's a lot of boards sandwiched in there, basically. Don't know whether you can see. You've got your Arduino Mega. You've got your precision real-time clock right underneath the Arduino Mega. And very basic stuff. And there's wireless modules. I even got a SIM 800L there. GSM. Even got that in there. And then we got the TAC module, temperature access control. Basically, it's a LiDAR thermopile and neopixels in the shape of a T. So you can get a red warning T to say your temperature's over temperature. And then it changes to green, and as you get closer to it, it starts scanning you. Got an OLED and a 16x2 industry display there. We got push buttons, basically for programming. I suppose I could turn it on if I could find a lead. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent again, aren't I? Let's not go off on a tangent. Anyway, so that was that. Didn't show it you last time. I showed it you now. Right, so look at that another day. Basically, it'll take your temperature. That was built in trying to build it for September 2 years ago, when all the malware was going on. Right. Anyway, let's get back to this. So, the first few designs I didn't. Oh, I'm on the wrong one again. I'm always clicking the wrong one. I think SketchUp, they put these tools in a very. I wonder if I could customize that and get rid of them out of the way. Alright, anyway. So, we're one or two ideas that changed. Originally, this was just a clear polycarbonate or acrylic with no bays. I thought, and I tried to have a rubber mat to mount on. Is that going to show you that? Oh, let's put it there. Why does it put it there? Have I moved this? I think I've moved it, haven't I? Yeah, I've moved everything. Yeah, that's it. I thought I was ready, but I'm not quite ready. Anyway, we can move them. I moved its position, didn't I? Or is this a new one I built? I can't remember now. Anyway, forget about that. So you put your circuit board on here. Obviously, you get your board and you put your stencil on it and you apply your solder paste to it. Put it on here. And then you want to pick and place it, your components. So we've got, it's a bit like a car part, this. You've got short stay and long stay. So basically your short stay is this area around here. And what this is, it should normally be empty. If you're anything like me, it'll start off empty, and then you'll end up with some bits here that you've left in, or something you've went wrong. Anyway, you've got some small bays here. They're only shallow, these ones. They're 3mm. It's a 5mm polycarbonate or acrylic, and I need at least 2mm underneath to stop it warping or cracking or anything like that. So these are your temporary bays, okay, all the way around. Now I've lost, you might have noticed, I've lost another two bays, because I've worked out that if I have 4, I can have access when I move one of these. When I move one of these left or right, as in plus or minus, instead of opening up just one bay, you open up 4 bays. So you could put your, say, resistors in the first click. So as soon as you, let me just show you. Actually, show you. Now I know what I haven't done. I haven't put the stickers on, or have I? Let's see if I have. Let's turn one. I'm going to turn this first bay. Alright, let's turn this first bay. Right, I'm going to turn it, I'll turn it this way. Excuse me. Oops. It's a bit too transparent at the minute, I can't see it. That's it. So I've turned it, all I've done is turn it. I've turned it clockwise a click, so yeah, so this is the access or selection where you pick and place you get your parts from. So I've turned it clockwise. Yeah, this is so confusing. Hang on. No, I turned it anti-clockwise, didn't I? Hang on, let me find out where I turned it. Redo. Yeah, I turned it anti-clockwise, actually. It depends if you're looking above or what. You're normally looking above. So I turned it anti-clockwise, which means one of this isn't the best colour, is it? I don't know if I've coloured it right. It's transparent plastic, but it's, yeah. I need to just fill them out. But anyway, so that's that lever is come out of position to there, and all the rest are lined up still, which has given me access to tier 1A minus. Okay, so I've got 1A minus, and I've also, if I spin it round, I've got hang on, keep going. I've got 1E plus. That's weird, isn't it? 1E plus. Keep going round. What have we got now? 1J plus. Keep going. What have we got? 1F minus. Crazy, I know. What happened there? Oh, these lined up now. Oh no, I'm not quite lined up, so there. Not quite lined up. No, let's just undo that a minute. Alright, let's go back to the start. Right. Let's try it again. Let's try the second bay, that one. Might not have been in the centre when I if you don't, you won't have this problem. So I don't know if that's the centre. Let's try it. Let's go all the way around and see if... No, it's not. See how it's swinging out? It's not the centre. There you go. Why can't I get the centre? Am I on the right thing? So I'll go to there, go to there. It should just snap into the middle, yeah. Let's spin it round. Now I'm on the centre. That's why. Okay. Right, so there's your A plus. Everything's lined up. Right, so I'm going to go... So, let's say I want to get into A plus, so I've got to actually go plus clockwise to get to the A plus. Is that snapping? I can't tell. It's so transparent I can't actually tell what's happening. I'll tell you what I'll do. Yeah, it's not I've been trying to rush it. Let's just do it. You can't see very good. Sorry about that. I did colour them in a certain way, but right, let's just try it. So I'm gonna move that. I'm going anti-clockwise, 1 notch. There you go. Let's just see if we're lined up. Yeah. In real life, it will be lined up because if I zoom in, I'll show you you've got the ball bearings here that hold everything in the right position. Theoretically. Yeah. Right, so we've got access to layer 2, A minus. So you'd have to build your chart, like I said, Excel spreadsheet or something, and label it up 2 minus. So that's layer 2, A minus. And we got, well, just by doing that, it'll give you access also, because, hang on. Yeah, because I've gone to the minus. I've put the bay here, the clear bay. So I can actually get to, I can get to A minus and A plus just by going down. Instead of coming in through there, I just come in through the front here. Put my tweezers in there and I get to A minus, A plus, and then there's A minus. So let's go around. Is there anything else I got to from there? No, nothing from there yet. So I've only moved once. So if you go around, it'll also give you tier 2 E plus, and I've got access to F plus. There's a little bit of a pattern building up here. Right, let's go around again. So I've got J plus and J minus. Okay, J plus and J minus. So what did I have down here? E plus and F plus. That's very illogical, but I may have to renumber this slightly or re-letter it. Right, so that looks like it's not even lined up there. Like, pretty sure I lined them up. Oh well. Right, so we've got J plus and J minus. What else have we got? Let's have a look. F minus and D minus. Right, so anyway, it's a bit confusing, to say the least. So let's just undo that. Go back to square one. Are we back to square one? Yeah. Get back to the front. Yeah, there we go. There's the front. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Right, let's give you the changes then. We've got bays on here, 3mm bays all the way around now. Got our build mat or assembly mat, temporary storage, and we've got our main storage down below. This is temporary storage because while you can pick things out and put them into position if you want to, ready for building, or a bit of both or whatever. Now you've got we've got 4 handles. So your right hand can operate this one, that one. This could be put on a desk. Alright, so you could have a person sat this side and I could be sat that side. I could be placing certain things on the board, and the guy behind sitting here could be taking his bits out and putting them there. But anyway, and you got access from all sides. Okay. Now what this does, it gives you access to 4 bins at a time potentially, but it's more than that. It's more like 8 bins at a time. Yeah, it doubles it up. Let's try it. Well, let's move this. We'll move this back one. No, wrong one. Wrong button. So trouble with SketchUp. I clicked the wrong button. Anyway, trouble with me probably. Right, here we go. So we're gonna switch that one to. I'll go minus. Shall I go minus? Yeah. -1 with that. I'm going to go to the next level and I'm going to take it forward 1, which takes it back. Alright, and I'm going to go to the next level and I'm going to take it -1. Okay, so let's see what we got now. These colours aren't brilliant, so there. Right, so we've got access to 1 minus A. We've got access to 2B plus 1 minus A, and you can look in there, and the wall tells you which one you're on, which bin is accessible. So that says 2 is on tier 1, which indicating for tier 2 or level 2. So 2B plus, then I've got 3B minus, and I've got 4A plus. So is there any pattern to this? Let's have a look. So we've got 1A minus, 2B plus, 3B minus, and 4A plus. Don't know. Is there a pattern? We've got AB minus, 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 minus. So if I just what have we done here? What have I done there? Why these aren't lined up? That should have been over there, shouldn't it? Oh, because I moved all 3 tiers, yeah. Yeah, so I moved all 3 tiers. This could make you insane, this could. Anyway, so you get the idea. So, sorry, I get a mental block. Let's just undo, rotate. So we're back to square one. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna have to colour this because it's annoying to look at. In these transparent colours, it's quite annoying to look at. Tell you what, it'll take 2 seconds to colour some of this. Right. Let's just colour the base. Alright, what should we colour it? Let's choose a colour. Alright, let's just colour something. God knows what colour. Try that. So we've coloured that. Okay, let's colour the next one. Now the trouble is with these, they're components, so they all go to the same colour. What colour should we have them? Green, blue. Okay, I'll do. Let's colour the top one. What should we have? Purple. purple, but we'll hang on, undo that. Undo that. I'll just colour this bit. Oh, purple. Okay. That's alright. Let's see what's that. That's a bit better, isn't it? Why is the bottom one still white? Anyway. Right, so we've got... Yeah, this is all transparent, by the way, normally. It's just to show you the colours. Okay. So, there's basically 3 different patterns again. There's the base and the lid. And the middle tiers are exactly the same as one another. So... I've gone back to 4 feet again. 4 rubber feet, but instead of them being 15mm, they're 20mm. And they're not so deep. They're only a couple of mil thick, yeah. And what I've done with that as well, because I've got 2mm of plastic left, I'm going to mill it down for the foot a mil. I've reduced the bin size just here under the feet by a mil, just so it's always got 2mm between that. Might not need it, but I don't want to be too thin a material. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a mil lower. A 10mm deep, that'll be 9mm deep. Same idea. Doesn't matter. I'll tell you what we can do. If I haven't done this yet, I'll hold it there. I'll just go through the layers. Let's get rid of a few layers. So get rid of the cover. That one still. Ignore these letters. I haven't stuck them to the cover, the numbers yet. Right. So then you got tier A. That's not even going off. I know what I've done. I haven't allocated them. They're all on tier C. Yeah. So let's do that now then. Let's do that now. So that one that's the right one. That's gonna be tier A. That's gonna be tier B. And the rest is tier C. So cover. Tier A. Get rid of the mat. Rubber mat. Tier B. Tier C. And the base. And you can see the mess I got left. So I just need to put these onto them layers. Then you've got your bearing stack. Oh, I've lost one of the legs as well. Dear, there we go. Where's that leg gone? Yeah, so that one must have been a copy. So that's rubber feet, yeah. So that's good. That needs to come off there, that rubber foot. Hang on. Cut. Paste in place. Okay, so we've got that one, rubber feet. So yeah, so if I cut off the rubber feet, that's better. Right, now then the base. Yeah, okay. Right, so yeah, these numbers. Let's assign these numbers. Right, that gotta go to top layer. Where are we? Cover. Then we've got that will be going to tier A. This one, that one, that one, that one. Tier B. And we got that one, that one, that one, and that one. Yeah. Tier C. Okay, and what else we got? Let's get rid of the base. So we want that one, that one, that one, and that one. It's going to go to the base. tier base. Okay, so we can turn off the rubber feet, and the stack is, there's all your bearings. Now, still haven't worked out whether I need all these bearings. I think I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bearings. Let's put back tier. Right, let's go into edge style, X-ray. Right, so this is X-ray, so we can see how these bearings fit in. Yeah, you can see where you got your screw in there and your bearings. What basically these two bearings, they clamp. You push the one bearing in from underneath. The one bearing comes in through this hole underneath, and the other bearing comes in on top. You put your pin through. When you tighten this nut here, it compresses them all, like I said the other day. We've got 2 springs and ball bearings, and that is mounted, drilled from the top. It doesn't go all the way through to the bottom. They're slightly inset, and that's your clicky action for your next tier, tier C. So tier C has the indents for the ball bearing for the bottom layer, and also has the spring and ball bearings for the next layer up. So it takes something and passes it on, takes something and passes it on. And the same for that one, and the same for that one. Now this top one does, hang on, how many is that? 1, 2, 3. This one does the lid, the cover. The cover has its own indents and also contains a nut. Now there's no, as far as I can tell, hang on, let's get out of this mode a minute. Right, so that bearing is for tier A. Yeah. So the top cover tier doesn't have a bearing. It has a nut. And does it have a washer? No, it just has a nut and the thread. So when you tighten that, basically that stem, I've told you all this before, haven't I? Anyway, that stem, when you move, if you ever move the top lid, the whole stem will rotate. Well, the inner bearing of all these bearings will rotate, and because the bottom layer's got a bearing above and below, sandwiching this, and these are designed to fit on the inner swivel part. So what will happen is when you spin the, that's weird, eh? So when you spin this top, if you ever spin this top layer, it'll move, but it'll move the whole stem, but nothing else will move. Well, they might do actually, because they got snap in there, but you'd have to hold them. You'd have to put your hand, where's rubber mat gone? You'd have to hold your hand on here or there, and just let go of the top one, and you could spin that one. But they will click into position. But if you was to hold this, then push this one, it may take the whole lot with it until you put your hand on it to stop it. A little bit of force to get past the ball bearing being clicked. So we've added these two as well, accessibility windows or selection windows, which brings the quantity down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got 4 lots of 5. So there's 20 short stay bays, and you've got 4 tiers of 20. So you got 80 bins. There's 80 bins. Have I got that right? 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. So altogether, you've got room for, well, you've got 100 bins basically. I put this idea on today: A plus, A minus. So you've got to differentiate the layers. You've got the layers, and it goes up to, obviously it goes E, F, it misses one there because that's an inspection. G, H, you can't see H, it's around the back of there. And you can't see C, which is behind there. Excuse me, where the handle is. And you go around to here. And it stops at J plus and J minus. So J, this is the back end. Okay. So J plus, J minus. So it's not the best method. Oh, that's the one I want to think of at the minute. So these handles were there and there, then I've moved them to here. So you should be able to hold on to this and then just inch these around to where you want them. There we go, click, 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 and you can get access to it. And you can make these, you can have one layer, just one layer if you want. You can just put that, I'm not sure if you'll be able to put that top cover on the bottom layer, bottom base. You might be able to. Right, so that's it basically. That is basic, that's it. Yeah. So I did start and do some G code. Hang on. Let's go like that. Now this G code is no longer any good because it's the old model. It's the old model. This is view guides. Right. So there's one I started to do with a flat script. It's got the 3 legs, and it was the old style way of doing it. I've changed it. So all this has got to be scrapped now. Doesn't matter. And what I did is, if I you got to put your percentage of how far you mill them down. Anyway, none of that will make any sense to anyone else unless they got right into it. So, yeah, I'll run out of things to say. Yeah. So, this is it then. Basically, I've got rid of all the niggles, and I've made it more useful. So it's time to build one. I keep saying that. Right. So these small bays, it's basically you can put your stuff temporary, stops it falling on the desk. You know, just hold your little pieces still if you're trying different values or something. Okay, so I can't say anything more about this really. Let's if I could find a lead. What is that? Is that a lead? I've got stuff everywhere. It's unbelievable. No, that's not a lead. Is that a lead? Yeah, there's a lead. Alright, where's it going to though? Oh. Too much stuff here. Why have I got a... Right, I got it out. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. Right, so I'll plug this in. Why not? Yeah, I've got a battery pack here. Let's show you I haven't booted the TAC module up for ages. I might as well show you. Right, so I've got a battery pack. Gotta have a sip. Gotta have a sip. Gotta have a chill. Oh, nice stuff. So, I haven't switched this on for ages. Tell you what, let's get rid of the LCD sticker. Is this ready to be switched on? Probably. Alright, let's put it on. Ready. Let's plug it in. Go. Right, what we got? Okay. I haven't seen this for over a year now. I haven't even touched it. What's it doing? You know what I've done? I've uploaded my normal code onto it. Yeah, that needs uploading. My firmware needs swapping on that, so let's swap it. Let's put the right firmware on. Give me a second. Plug that. Let's get some firmware on it. Right. Has everything gone tits up now? Almost. Right. So I want Visual Studio Code. There it is. I hope it ain't going to put anything up like my passwords or anything. Right. Temperature. No, that's my other firmware. Okay. Oh no. No, actually, no. No, it wasn't made in Visual Studio Code, was it? It was done in Arduino. IDE. Yeah, I might as well have a look at that. Right, so that's not the one. Let's try and find it. Recent. No, not there. Hang on. That's not it. Where have I put it? Even forgot the name of it now. Right, where did I put it? I haven't opened it in so long. God, what have I done there? What have I done with it? Is it on Drive D, C, under Solutions? Have I put it in here? Oh God, what did I call it? Sorry, bear with me. I forgot what I called it now. Yeah, where is it? That was a good question. What did I do with it? Oh my God. Solutions? No. I forgot. I even forgot the name of it now. Interconnect. God, can't remember what it was called. Anyway, another drink. My mind's gone. Can't help it. Get more of that drink down here. I'll sort it out. Right, where did I do with it? Where did I store this? Why can't I find it? I do so much stuff. I can't figure out why it's not on there. I must have uploaded my code onto it. I can't remember what I called it now. What? Oh my god. Where would I put that? Anyway, that's not obviously not going to work, is it? If I don't know where I kept it. I need a carousel to store my files in. No, that's not good. It's not that one. Oh god, no, it's all going wrong again. Oh god. I don't even know the name of it now. My solutions. Surely it would have been in here with all the rest, wouldn't it? Mega. God knows. Don't know where it is. Recents. It's not in the recents. That's the trouble if you don't open stuff for a long time. So I'll go up to that. It's normally in here I store stuff. Air compressor. Video switch. It's not there, is it? I thought I came across it the other day. Let's try a browser. Let's try a folder. God. Or was it in studio code? No, it wasn't. It was an Arduino. Sorry. This is boring for you, sorry. It's bugging me now where that's gone. It's rubbish, that. What did I do with it? My sketches. Ah, here we go. Here it is. Tack. Okay. There it is. In my sketches. Right, open. My sketches. My what? My sketches. I've lost it again. SketchUp. Why have I just lost it again? Oh god. I'm on Drive E. My sketches. Where is he? Oh, going absolutely insane. My Arduino sketches, that's right. Anyway, so here we go. Let's have a look. Right, here we go. Yeah, so you've got a few tabs here. Let's just see what it is. What did we make it? It's an Arduino Mega, in it. Board. Stop it. There we go. Arduino Mega. It's on port 16. Alright, let's just compile it. Hopefully I never left it in a state where it was halfway through something. Oh, here we go. No such file. Oh, God. That's why I haven't seen it for a while, because NeoPixel. Library missing. God. I should have gone over to Visual Studio Code with this, really. I should have left this one a while back. Right, so it wants a library. I normally got all the libraries in Arduino libraries. Where are you? Can't find it. Is it in there? Libraries. Adafruit NeoPixel library. Where are you? I must have developed this on a different computer. Yeah, I haven't even put it onto this computer yet. That's why. Right. I haven't got an NeoPixel library there. Anyway, we're going off on a tangent. I'll find it for next time. Sorry. Got the wrong firmware on it. Never mind. It was a waste, wasn't it? I'll get sorted one day. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's the latest one. I'm pretty sure I covered it. So back to 4 feet. 4 rubber feet. Spread out further than last time for stability. 4 windows, so access points. 4 layers and a temporary storage layer. And that's it. Yeah, okay. No point showing you any more of that at the minute. So let's just give it a stagger. Let's stagger something. Let's just swap that one over. Alright, so I'm going to turn that one to there. Okay. Let's just put this one back a bit. Back to that one. What does that give us? Still can't see, these colours are awful. So you got number 2 gives us access to 2A plus and 3B minus. It's a mouthful to say in it, so I'll have to change that idea. It needs some that rolls off the tongue, you know. So B, so 4A plus. Not a fan of having to say it like that. But these will probably just be component labels. I'll just build it now. So I'm happy with the layout and the facilities. And we'll just build one and see what happens in the real world. So what we'll do, just go spin. We'll spin around it a bit. Yeah, we'll spin them around. I'll tell you what, let's just spin. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll do that. I'll spin the top one round, see what that does. You're not supposed to move the top one, but you can do. Right, so spin that one round. So yeah. So you can spin the top one round as well. So you can access any of these trays. Any of these trays by spinning the top cover. So it should be, you can put your hand on there, move it around, pick your component. Pick your components and just keep going around. Okay. The only thing you can't move is the base because that's on rubber. Anyway, I'm just going over the same stuff again. Right, that's going to be it. Let's shut it off now. I haven't got anything else ready to show you. No, definitely haven't got nothing else. Oh, no. No, we've got nothing. Right. I'm going to carry on with my drink and have a rest. It's 11 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Sorry it was crazy boring today, but there's just a few highlights anyway of the changes, and this is the one this time. So I'll start and G-code it out and then mill them out. And I'll try and do a really good job. I'm not going to mill out the plastic straight away. I'm going to mill it in some scrap wood because I just want to make sure my depths are right because they've got to be so accurate, the depths of. I'll make sure there's no mistakes. So I'll mill some wood, try the bearings in a bit of wood, and see if measure it, see if the spacing's right. And if it does look right, then I'll mill it into the real bit of plastic. Okay. Alright, thanks for watching. Dave from UPAS. Catch you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.